Hi guys, I'm back revisiting this piece only because I have decided that I was going to put a coat of resin on it. So I was trying to decide whether I was going to resin it or if I was going to just put like a varnish on it because it already had some shine to it. But I think with like the different levels, I'm thinking if I put resin on it, it's really gonna look like it's really got some depth. So that is what I'm doing. Now, since I did not use any silicone on this at all, then there's really no prep to coating it with a coat of resin. So I have mixed this resin up a little bit earlier today, but it is starting to get thick, so I need to get it poured. Hopefully I have enough for this piece. If not, I can always do another one. But that was an awful lot of resin to waste, and I had just this piece and another piece is the only one that I had that I haven't totally finished. So I'm trying to finish up some of the works that I have done. Just gonna heat the resin up just a little bit just to make it a little easier for me to spread. All right. So far, where the resin is, I'm really liking it. Got a little gift from Koja. So yeah, it is bringing out all the colors. I don't know if you guys can see this or not, but it's like magic. Look at that. See? Right here, look. Bam! So yeah, it's bringing out all the colors and it's making the black behind it like black. I might not have enough on to do the sides, but I can do the sides at a later date. Wow. It's a good call. I almost didn't resin it, but I'm glad I chose to do so. So if you guys have not seen the video where I did this, go on my channel or in my videos. I'll try to put an iCard up there. I'm just learning how to do that. So I'm not going to make this, let me finish the thought first. So I'll try to put an iCard up linking the video that I made this up in the corner. If you don't see one up in the corner, then that means I did not figure it out. So just go to my channel and look for the video that is tagged as, I think it's fractals, dendrites, and cells. Oh my. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do another coat just so that I can get these sides covered. So I don't want to not have it all matching, you know. I really like to finish all my sides. All right, I'm gonna heat it up a little bit more. Like I said, it's been like probably, this resin's been in the cup probably a good hour while I was working on another piece. So it's pretty thick. Shit, just dropped all my baby wipes. So if you want your resin to thin up a little bit, you can add some heat, unless if you're working with like a stone coat, quick coat, don't add any more heat to it. Because the more heat you add to it, the quicker it sets up. So you just kind of got to play around with resin to see, you know, I mean, don't be afraid of it. Don't be intimidated by it. What's the worst that can happen? You have to redo the piece. Like, you know, you'll just sand it down and try again, right? With me thinning up the resin a little bit, I might be able to get these sides done, and then when I do another coat, it could just be a coat for the whole thing. Ooh, I had lots of resin over here dripping off this side. Why didn't y'all tell me that? So yeah, if you're contemplating doing resin work, just watch a bunch of videos. I mean, every resin or acrylic artist has their own way of doing things, right? And it doesn't necessarily mean that the way I do it is right, or the way somebody else does it is right. It's just their way of doing it. So just find what's easier for you and do it. Just jump in. But know this, if you do jump in and you do decide to do it, you're going to become addicted to it. And then all your free time will go into it, all your extra money. So it's that fun and that rewarding and that therapeutic. Because those of you who don't know me, I do suffer from migraines, really, really bad ones. To where sometimes I'll like lose my sight over it. And when I have a really bad migraine, if nothing else is happening or helping, sometimes I'll try to come down and paint. Sometimes it's so bad that I'm not even getting out of bed. But if I can focus, like if it's really bad, I won't come down and paint, because basically the fumes and stuff. So that's not what I meant to say. What I meant to say was, if I feel like I'm starting to get a headache, I start to get that anxiety, like, oh my God, is this going to be a bad one? Is this this? Is this this? And that only makes things worse, right? So sometimes I'll just come down into my art room and paint and try to not do the anxiety thing, and just try to focus on something besides, oh my God, my headache's coming, you know? So yes, it has helped me tremendously with migraines, anxiety, things like that. And that's acrylic art too, like the acrylic pours. That's how I started. So I still do both. All right, guys, let me take you in. I know you've already seen this piece, but it looks amazing resined. I'm gonna go on the other side here. Hang on. So I was able to cover most of the sides. So when I do a final coat, then I'll just do my ring light's in the way. Hang on. Over here. Well, now this one is. All right. Just use the flash on my phone. See how much depth that gives it? I'm sorry, I'm probably making you guys throw up. My camera skills are on point today. But yeah, it gave it a ton more depth. And just brought out these colors. I wish you could see them in real life. Sometimes my ring light is not my friend, and sometimes it is. Okay, look. Look at that. I mean, it just made these colors just boom. Isn't that crazy? I mean, look at that turquoise right here. Where did it go? Where did it go? Wow, in the camera it looks blue. But from over here, it looks like a green turquoise. Stop it, ring light. Gorgeous. Look at that. It's fire. Alright guys, so that is how I flood coat. Some people ask, how do you put a final layer of resin? This, like I said, was an acrylic pour. I didn't use any silicone in it, so I didn't have to do any prep to it. If you do an acrylic pour with silicone in it, then you need to make sure that you clean all the silicone off. And you can't do that unless the painting is completely like cured. So you don't want to touch it for probably a couple weeks to make sure that the paint's not only dry but it is cured. So after that, some people use baby powder, cornstarch, whatever to get to soak up the oil and then clean it off. Some people use Dawn dish soap. I personally use alcohol, like 91% isopropyl alcohol. I'll rub it down, and then I use a matte varnish. So I probably don't do it right, but it works for me. If I rub the painting down with alcohol, and then I spray a matte varnish on it, and then I resin it. That's if you use silicone. So it seems to be what works for me. But I don't use that much silicone. So there you have it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And I will try to link the video if you haven't already seen this one. All right, thanks. Bye. Bye, guys. I did resin the... I'll go over this way because I'm going to put myself in that paint. I have a wet painting there. I resined the vases that I just did the other day in the video. If you want to see how I did those, I will try to put an iCard up here. I think I successfully did it once, but if not, just go to my page and you'll see it. I don't think they are completely dry yet, but the turquoise really popped out, and the copper. It's a very pretty vase. I may end up keeping that one for my living room. But this one is really pretty. It looks like a pink marble. I kind of wished it would have fractaled all the way down like that, but it didn't, because when it's like, the fractals happen, I think I already explained this, when the paint's just sitting there. Actually, this is primary elements, this vase is, and when you use a polypore with like a Floetrol or a paint extender, and then you let the paint set, then it starts to do that. I have probably 3 or 4 videos of that process on my page too. So, all right guys, thanks for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.